Hey, everybody. Welcome back to our weekly conversations. And this week, we're going to go over some highlights and some big takeaways from our leadership conference, because we just had that over the course of the week, well, right before the weekend. And there were some really great takeaways that we have from there, something that I think that you're all going to really love. So Jen, you want to kind of let us off and start us off? What were what's one of your takeaways?
Well, I think top, obviously, leadership is never when they release a whole lot of products. Like, that's not what it's intended for, but have to say that they did release something I think that everybody has been dying for. I think in the past, I don't know how many years have been asking for. And so the drum roll, please, whatever it is, so they released a line of sunscreen products, which, I'm super excited about. I think that, there's always this qualm and dilemma in, at least in my life and a lot of the people I deal with, to sunscreen or not sunscreen, because we all know that we want to protect ourselves from the sun, but most of them contain so many harmful chemicals. You're like, is it really worth it? Kind of thing. So that was a huge, I think they couldn't have released a better product line to me,
It's something that I've been waiting for years, because, as you say, they say that I've heard it said that some of the cancer that people are seeing from the sun is caused not necessarily by the sun, but by the chemicals that people are putting on to protect them against the sun. So there's always that struggle that the rays from the sun are definitely harmful, but then you're also putting chemicals on your skin on top of it. And now we don't have to do that. We can put clean sunscreen that will help to protect us from the sun. And there are 4 products in that line that are coming out in June. A regular sunscreen, then there's a sunscreen stick, there's a spray, and then there's an after sun spray. So I'm really excited about actually all 4 of those new products that are coming out.
Yeah, me too. And the one that's for the regular sunscreen is also actually you can use it on your face. So, so it's not sometimes people don't want to use what's the body sunscreen on their face because of complexion issues and oily skin or whatever skin issues, but this is actually specifically designed and says face and body on it. And then I know that the sunscreen spray is a 360 degree sprayer, so you can kind of spray it all over and it's going to get you. So that's kind of nice.
And I would imagine that the spray is also good for your hair. You can kind of brush it into your hair to protect your scalp, because that's sometimes with our, lotions, we don't actually get it up on the scalp. And then, and then sometimes it actually causes a little sunburn on the top of the head. So I think that would be great for that as well.
Yeah. And so I'm excited about that whole line. And it's like Jason said, it's coming out June 1st, just in time for summer. So and but I'm fairly sure they might be packaging them together. So I think you can buy all 4. So that'll be kind of nice to be able to just, one-stop shop and be able to add them all to your cart as one package deal. And so, and the SPF is 30 to 40, I think is what the SPF is. So
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. As I said, I think you're right. I think they said that they were going to bundle it up all together, at least for the first round, so that this way you can get the whole kit. And the bundle came with a nice little sun bag. So yeah, right. I remember that now.
Yeah. And we all know that it's all about the bags.
That's true. So number 1 is the sun products. Number 2, which I absolutely love, is the aroma touch technique. They didn't revamp the technique itself, but they did revamp how they're educating people. And you can get a full online training, which I think is phenomenal, because now you don't have to look for a specialized trainer and pay for a training. You can do it all online, and it comes with a kit. So this way anybody can learn how to do it. Tracy and I use it all the time on one another, because this way it helps us sleep a lot better, even with the applications of the 8 Aroma Touch essential oils. So I'm excited that it's going to be available to more people and they can do it in their own homes.
Yeah. And 2 other things about the kit, which I'm super excited about, is they actually increased the sizes. So it's normal size bottles. So all the bottles that come in the kit are now, as opposed to the old kit had 5 ml bottles, are all going to be full size essential oil bottles, including the deep blue, which is going to be a 15 ml bottle, which is, which is really nice. So I think that that's also really nice. It's not going to run out as fast. And I think that, it'll get people in the habit of doing them more often because they have enough oils to do them. So I think that that's definitely a number 2. And I love the training, and I'm sure Dr. Hill will be doing the training, and he was the creator of the Aroma Touch. So you'll be hearing it directly from him, like the benefits and, the do's and the don'ts or whatever. So that's super exciting.
And for those of you that are not familiar with the Aroma Touch, it's 8 different oils. There are 2 oils for each sort of section. And the first section is for relaxation, like rest and relaxation. The second set is for, that's the immune support. And then the third one is for inflammation. And the 4th section is for homeostasis, or bringing balance back into the body. And they've done a lot of research with the oils involved in the Aroma Touch to make sure that it's the most bioavailable way that the body can receive the oils. So it really focuses on really total health and wellness. So that's really, in my opinion.
And that was the word I was going to use, was total health, total health on all levels, and like you said, you sleep really well, and sleep's key, for maintaining good health and well-being. So, so I think that that's going to be an amazing practice for everybody to start implementing into their health routine, their health and wellness routine.
And I don't think we put enough stress on sleep, because we focus so much on diet and exercise. Sleep is a close third, right? And that's because that's how the body repairs itself. And with that Aroma Touch, it really has the opportunity to do that in a very deep way. Mm-hmm. And then number 3, so we've got the sun care, we've got Aroma Touch, and number 3 is in April, May, and June, they're going to be doing customizable enrollment kits, which they have needed that for such a long time. I don't know how many times I'm talking to someone and one kit in particular doesn't quite fit their needs. And now we can customize an enrollment kit. They don't have to pay the $35. It's rolled in, and all you need to do is order 150 points on your enrollment order, and the enrollment fee is waived. And that is amazing, because then, people can customize exactly what they need, get every product that they need, and they'll get that free enrollment. And in addition, free shipping, because any order, any enrollment order or any LRP order that's over 100 points gets free shipping. So if you're on the LRP program, just remember that and make sure you're looking at your points and not dollars. It has to be 100 points and you get free shipping. And I think,
and the same thing with the enrollment orders, just make sure that it's PV value versus dollar value. And I think this is a great opportunity. If you know someone, like if you have friends, family, colleagues who, you mentioned Doterra too. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity for them to actually create and to sort of get on the path to health and well-being, and to customize their own kit and own needs. Especially, I think if you have multiple family members of different ages, and you're buying a kit for your family, and you can kind of customize it to, hit everyone in the family. And for me, it's the perfect kit, because I think if I, speak to a lot of people with pets, I might have specific things that I'm going to recommend for them. And then you have your own products that you use. Still Doterra, I mean, it's interchangeable, but there are certain things I tend to recommend a lot for pets. And sometimes those kits aren't available like a kit doesn't cover it for a pet.
And I love the fact that you can now buy more products without, and not have to worry about a $35 enrollment fee. Like, I'd rather see people have more things that they need to to maintain their health than just to pay a $35 fee. So
absolutely. So on board with that. And I think that's it. But, you know, just again, remember about the free shipping, because that's really a big deal. And if you know, if you're not sure how to speak to somebody, or you're not quite sure what to say, or, you know, what to recommend, you know, feel free to reach out to anybody, you know, who's helped you.
Yeah.
And maybe they can make suggestions and help you in some way to help someone else.
Yeah, we want to make sure everyone is supported on their health and wellness journey. So if, you know, just go to the person that invited you to this video, or even reach out to one of us if you're not sure who that is, and we can find that person for you and help you out in that way. Because, you know, as I said, like, I always believe that your health and wellness depends on all of the things that you do, including your diet, exercise, sleep, using your essential oils, using your supplements. It's a very multidisciplinary approach to health and well-being. And so whatever we can do to support you on that journey for you, just let us know.
And lastly, just remember that all of that is in your control.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't give it away to anybody else and let them make the decisions for you, or, you know, take that power back and, you know, have a active part in your own health and well-being. Play an active role.
Absolutely. All right, that's it for us for this week. We'll be back with you next week, because next week we'll start a new month. So we don't know what the product of the month is. They never let any of us know. And that will be our topic for next week. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week.